this guy should be in the Hall of Fame, Andrew Toney.
Andrew Toney, he don't get his respect.
He don't get his due. And I'm going to say this. If you go back and look at Larry Bird's greatest years in Boston, you will see when he started winning them MVPs and when they were going to the finals consistently is when they got Dennis Johnson. Okay, and they won the Atlantic Division 5 years in a row. Danny Ainge was already there. But they had problems in the Eastern Conference with the guards, Isaiah Thomas, the Boston Strangler, Andrew Toney, and Sidney Moncrief.
Yeah.
Okay? Those are facts. And
don't start no, that's my history. Don't start them because they know nothing. They know nothing about none
I want
to
bring this to the present day. Because you want to make the history as movement and memory. And so when we start talking about these different players and they start talking about this foolishness, this false ass narrative, Big Three and all that, stop me with that BS.
Thank you.
Okay? That's facts. And I understand why you get upset because they're insulting your intelligence.
They playing with.
I know they don't
play with me.
But sometimes you can't waste your words on wisdoms. You can't waste your words of wisdom on a fool. You can't do it.
That's what my grandmama said.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'm
that's
sorry.
That's what my grandmama said.
Okay.
You can't waste your words of wisdom on a fool because they a goddamn fool.
Because they're gonna always, like K-Sap said, they're gonna move the narrative.
They're gonna move it every time.
You know, that's why people like Skip Bayless, he uses LeBron to make himself look good. And I think I heard K-Sap say, now he's going after Gilbert Arenas.
Yep. Gilbert and fried him already.
Yeah. See, Google is your best friend. Just Google the shit. That's all you got to do. You know, because when you start talking about the best and you don't mention the guy from Overbrook High School, Wilt Chamberlain, averaged 50 points a game in 1962, had 100 points a game, 100 points in the game against the Knicks in 62. And I'm going to say this. He wasn't even MVP of the league in 62. It was Bill Russell. That's the same year that Oscar Robertson averaged a triple-double. Yeah. But just like you, K-Sap, and Brokaw and Key, when you guys spit facts, when Isaiah Thomas spits facts, he's a hater. No, he's a facts.
He's a facts.
I'll say this. I'm a go because I got to get ready for school tomorrow. Gotcha. Let me say this, K-Sap. Look at the Houston Rockets in 1995. They won the NBA title as a 6th seed. After game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals, they did not
Kenny
lose
Smith,
one.
Vernon Maxwell.
That's right. Vernon Maxwell.
Yeah.
And that team, and I tell my college classmate, I don't give a damn what nobody says. Dream got the ink, but the heart and soul of that team was those guards.
Exactly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Max used to put it on the line. Him, Kenny Smith, Mario Ellie. It wasn't Mario Ellie hitting them corner threes, kissing the crowd.
You my type of dude.
Yeah.
That's right. See, those are and they
my
won
type of dude.
They won as the 6th seed. They didn't lose another game on the road that playoff. Go look it up. They went 4-0
They don't want to look it up, man. They don't want to look it up.
But see, if you're going to argue with me, you got to bring the facts.
Yeah.
So I understand, but I'm out. So
all right, appreciate you, my brother.
Okay, brother. Y'all take care.
All right, appreciate you.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. We finna go over to Mississippi State and the USC as soon as K-Sap shut it down. As soon as the boss shut it down.
Go ahead, B. I know B. I know you've been listening. I know you probably got some words on what we've been talking about, man. Go ahead and drop it.
If y'all mentioned Shamika Hoslaw, because
man, that's all I've been. Hey, that's
yeah.
You ain't just saying.
Hey, he got his picture.
Oh, hold on.
She part of the Simply Ball dropping family.
But hold on,
B. It was atrocious. She was ranked higher than her. It hurt my heart.
Yeah, listen, but look at the screen.
Oh, dang.
Hey, she represents
you better know what family you in, B. You better know where you at, B.
Come on, man.
B, you better know where you at,
my
B.
favorite women's college basketball player of all time, man. Shamika Hoslaw don't get her just dues. She was the female that she was on the Slam magazine. She was on Sports Illustrated. She was deemed the female Michael Jordan. She could do it all, and she gets slighted. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, like I said, she won 6 consecutive championships dating from high school, going into college. 3 in high school and 3 consecutive in college.
She did.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing about Shamika Holtzclaw that people don't know that, you know, she's like 6'4", 6'5". She could handle the ball. She could stop on a dime. She could play defense. She could rebound. She could shoot, and she could pass, and she could lock you up. Shamika Holtzclaw's knees got bad on her, so when she was in the WNBA, got bounced around. You know what I'm saying? So she was a journeyman. But when you talk about collegiate athletes and you talking about the greatest of all time, and to have her, you know, sitting there at number 5 and they got CC above her, that's fucking diabolical, man.
Diabolical.
Oh. That's how you know it's serious. Any man KSAP curse.
Yeah, it's diabolical, man.
What you say, B? So crazy how they continue to disrespect Angel Reese. And they
because they black women. They black women. That's why.
After time. Not
only black women, they don't care.
Not only did she win a ring in college, she did something that almost no college player in the SEC can do, in averaging 23 and 15 in the season. She came back and gave you similar stats to that the next season and averaged 18 and 13 the next season. If I'm not mistaken, when she was in Maryland in the Big Ten, Iowa wasn't making the Big Ten championship games like they was.
Maryland was beating them every time.
They was running into a brick wall. Not only that,
they don't want to hear that, B.
She was on a Big Ten all freshman team. She was on a Big Ten all defensive team. She
do it.
All
don't
AC,
do it to him,
niece. She was a 2023 SEC.
Don't do it to him, niece.
She like 2-time NCAA all region, was the NCAA most outstanding player in the tournament, won the championship.
This girl got it in her blood. This is what she eats.
Like, how do you leave somebody with those accolades?
Want me tell you why, B?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why. Fox fell for the narrative, man. Fox got caught up in the trick bag. Fox went with the narrative.
Player, they got second.
I know, but look, B, Fox fell for the narrative. That's just point blank, period. Fox fell for the narrative, man.
Well, it's Fox, so I ain't surprised.
Exactly.
They love the narrative.
But listen, that's why I'm glad ESPN came out with their rank and they booted her up out of there.
Because it's
ridiculous. See what I'm saying? Because they know what it is.
Because when have rings ever not been a standard?
That's
when have every championship ever not been a standard? It's only not the standard because she ain't won one. It's not the standard because she ain't won one.
They're trying to change that narrative.
Stacked teams is the only excuse people got because she ain't won one. If UConn got a stacked team, Tennessee had stacked teams. LSU team that season wasn't even supposed to be there. Yeah. So why she ain't ranked?
You two got a stacked team.
But look.
As far as who it is, I'm talking about this year. She got 5-tier players.
But the thing about it is, right? You got to look at when LSU won the championship, like Keisha always said. She brought this up a long time ago on a past show. They wasn't even ranked. Coming into that season, they wasn't even ranked. And look, Angel Reese, the leader that she is, got them out the mud, got that national exposure, got them to the championship game, brought the championship game home, right? And then they say, well, Caitlin Clark was at Iowa. That Iowa team wasn't going to win nothing. Man, cut that shit out, man. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm not buying that, man.
Almost got to the Sweet 16.
Told you, it's the Ku Klux Klan and the Negroes, they fall for it.
And the thing about it is,
Negro gonna fall.
She got to the championship twice and got exiled. She got beat by LSU, and like Proof Golden said, that people don't want to say. Not only did she get beat, she got beat by double digits. She got beat by LSU. Angel Reese gave it, I can't see me, gave it a ring, and then the next year, Camila Cardoso. And what do Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese have in common? They Chicago Sky players.
Yes, sir.
You want to know?
So you tell me, what's that?
SEC, a conference full of thugs. And guess what happened to Iowa today? They got beat by the SEC, a conference full of thugs.
But B, this is what I said before you came in here. See, I saw a YouTube guy talking about the viewership. Ain't nobody watching these games. I didn't even watch them. But how ironic do you say that on the eve of Iowa getting themselves bounced up out of the NCAA? Because you want to push a narrative that ain't nobody watching. There's people watching. Everybody wants to push
one thing that make it look like, though, if Iowa can't get nowhere without her, you say what you will, though. It don't look like they that good if they can't get nowhere right now.
Well, they
you know what?
They just ran into a buzzsaw.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna do a video a little
They
later
made it back to the tournament.
Let me tell you how.
Thank you, B. They got back in the tournament.
They got there.
Let me tell you how silly these people are, y'all. So Wody Mack can understand where I'm coming from. These people do not understand that these colleges have their own fan base. K-Sap, the LSU gymnastics team sells out the PMAC every Friday. Do you know how many people the PMAC hold? 13,000. More than most WNBA arenas.
That's right.
LSU has its own fan base. I don't know what these YouTubers are talking about.
But
I don't know what they're talking
it's
about.
all a lie, man. And
It's
like
a lie.
And like I tell people, as many videos that I produce and people go up and watch, they always want to come up in my comment section talking about I'm a hater, I'm this, you're a CC hater and all this stuff. But like I said before you got here, B, and when I opened up the show, the problem is I have never disrespected Caitlin Clark whatsoever. I never called Caitlin Clark out of her name. I never said anything racial about Caitlin Clark. I never said the way she looks. I never said the things that the narratives that her and her brother push. I've only talked about Caitlin Clark as a basketball player, but I'm a hater. I'm a racist. So I told the person, there's people that come up in the comment. I said, do you go on these channels that have these thumbnails about Angel Reese, calling her a baby giraffe, doing all this other stuff, calling her a hood bee, calling her a neat, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the word. Do you go on their channel and say, hey, you're just an Angel Reese hater? Hell nah. Like Bro Claw said, I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
Y'all don't do nothing like that. But y'all gonna let people just call Angel Reese out of her name, but y'all okay with that. And I have not disrespected Caitlin Clark one time on this platform. Now go ahead.
Hey, K-Step, I got a question. I got a question for some of these people. If they support Caitlin Clark and they was always Iowa fans and blah, 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 why them Iowa girls was playing to a half-full arena in the NCAA for their game? Why they ain't out there supporting them Hawkeyes?
Don't do that.
Tell me.
We can't talk about attendance. Don't do that. We can't do that.
Why not? Oh, really? No. They claim
doing what they said they was.
They claim that they were Iowa fans.
So you okay with these YouTubers out here putting this narrative out? Ain't nobody watching nothing.
That's not true.
I don't believe that. Because again, they put the Nielsen ratings out there, and they say they up 3%. So when you look at the actual numbers, they say they up.
We talking about the YouTubers that are out there.
The crowd, Iowa, they mentioned on TV that Iowa crowd was less than half of what it was last year. They needed some support. They just mentioned it today.
They did.
They just mentioned it today.
The broadcaster said that.
You could
tell the broadcaster said it.
It is gonna go in one end after the other because
so where is these Caitlin Clark supporters who said that they originally are Iowa supporters?
They know where to be found.
And they tried to make me believe
they Ku Klux Klan members that got behind a white girl, and that's what it is. I see.
And they tried to make us believe that Angel Reese wasn't nobody was backing her when she was at a Power 5 school.
Keisha, the bad thing about they can't make me believe crap.
Can't make me believe
because nothing. I know what I stand on, and I know what I see.
Nothing at all.
They can't make me believe nothing. I'm like Key said, I'm not drinking that. I'm not drinking that juice.
Don't drink that.
I'm not drinking that juice because I know from my own intellectual eyes, I don't look through socially condensed lenses. I see everything, and y'all see everything that I see as well. Because these narratives out here that these YouTubers are spreading. See, nobody has a problem about what they doing. Everybody has a problem with what we doing. That's the difference. They don't have a problem with what they doing. The problem lies with what we doing.
They got simply ball dropping all in their mouth. They got simply ball dropping family all in their mouth.
Anybody that's associated with me, anybody that's associated with me, they're gonna drop the gauntlet on you too. Since Bro Claude is affiliated with me, now you got videos out there. Now you got videos out there about Bro Claude.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's a trickle down effect. They don't.
I love it though.
The thing about it is, people don't have a problem with what these other people are doing. They have a problem with what we doing because what we doing, we giving y'all credibility and we giving you facts. We giving you something that you can learn. It's up to you to take it. Like we always say, you can lead a dog to the pond, but you can't make him drink that water. He down there, he gonna die of thirst if he don't want to drink. And see, that's the problem. These other YouTubers are out there creating things that they want to create, and they tricking their audience, and that's the difference.
AC Shot-Town just said it. Case that me and Bro Claude talked about this online. Yeah, there's always people that become fair weather fans. They jump on what they call them bandwagon fans. There's a difference between you a fan of one thing at a particular moment, or if you actually a fan of that school. You know what I'm saying?
It's a weird dichotomy for like even today, right?
USC,
like I told you,
9-0, y'all.
But look, check this out, man. They weren't Iowa fans; they were Caitlin fans. They only became fans in the 2023 Final Four. Now you see what happened. Nobody was at the game supporting them. So that goes to tell you, and that's true when they say that she got a call. She got a call. She got a call. That's what it is. You can't deny that.
No, players got and this is why it goes back to what you said again, who you putting on TV to get the ratings, Currys and LeBrons and all that. They got their fans. People would tune in to watch certain people.
But let me ask you.
LSU is LSU.
But
the Gamecocks is the Gamecock. Gamecocks got the biggest fan base. USC. Go ahead.
That's where Wodeman misses it. That's where this whole media thing misses it. The reason why college is so successful is because they promote the brand, not one person. So that means they're going to have people watching whenever the stars leave, get hurt, whatever happens. They still have people watching. If you just promote one person, when that person go down or heaven forbid quits, what does that leave you?
Look how strong LSU's fan base is. And
you do need that, though.
Hey,
in a way, you do need that though, because ain't nobody supporting the Mystics
California, like that. And you'll see.
And you're gonna travel. You're gonna travel.
But you see, that goes different. I say again, it goes different to the pro level. I use the Mystics as example. Ain't nobody supporting the Mystics like that. And the dream it kind of shows. But the Aces and the Liberty, we eat hard times, bad times.
So
they still somehow.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, Wody. So I got a question for you. I got a question for you, Wody. Since you brought that up about the fan base and who watching and the viewership and stuff like that. Do you think somebody cares? Because, the WNBA dropped, their games, the nationally televised games. You see that the Fever got 41 out of 44, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think anybody going to be interested in watching the Fever play the Mystic?
Only people that's interested in watching ZZ.
How about the Fever playing Connecticut? Ain't nobody watching that, man.
Ain't nobody. That team is dismantled. So ain't nobody gonna. You know what I'm saying? So what's the purpose?
That was a waste of a prime time slot, bro.
Exactly. You got other teams like you could have threw in there. I say, for instance, you got to look at what happened in Unrivaled. What was building in Unrivaled. You could put the Chicago Skies against the Minnesota Lynx in that prime time section to watch.
If it's the same, babe. If it's the same, but they do have Lynx and Sky prime time. I seen they have a couple of those. I don't know if it was intentionally.
But if you look at the schedule, some of them games that you got what's your name on national television. Look at the games that are being played also that are not on national television that you might be more interested in.
Why are we starting the season with the Aces versus the Liberty? Didn't the Liberty just beat Minnesota? Why wasn't that this game to start the season? Come on,
because they don't. Because I mean, if they're gonna try to follow the NBA script, they should have followed the NBA in that.
They need help.
Yeah, they usually.
I know why though. I know why though, because the one game. Keep it a bean though. The one game that drew heavy without any lead in was an Aces and Liberty game that had.
What? You're a business.
So they going off of business.
Wody Mac. If you want to expand your business and take away tunnel vision, then you're gonna put a game on that. Minnesota is a team that probably need more marketing. If Minnesota get the marketing, guess what it do? It helped the league. You stand put to these certain teams, the Aces, the Fever, New York. You got 10 other teams that need the marketing. Push your league. Mm-hmm. And that's what's wrong with the WNBA. They're catering to a player.
Yep.
Lord forbid, knock on wood. I'm not saying she's going to get injured or anything. But if she get injured, you got all these primetime games and she can't play. Them people not watching that. Now your numbers drop.
Big fact.
Because they're watching for her. Start pushing these teams that got loyal fans. Start appeasing to the loyal fans. You get so happy because you see somebody come in with quote unquote new fans. These new fans ain't here to stay.
Juju is hurt. Juju is hurt.
Oh, shoot, she
hurt.
is.
Juju is hurt.
She is hollering.
Juju is hurt. I'm calling the game on the other end, y'all. Juju is hurt, y'all. Hurt bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't want to take away from that important point.
Injury.
Though,
I'm on the other side, y'all. I'm on the other side.
No, I'm watching it on my other screen. God, leave.
I'm about to bring it up.
Unfortunate.
I would watch it.
Dang. We got breaking news, y'all. Juju is down.
She is in pain.
What happened?
She was a lot of people gonna point to that she didn't need to be out there that last game when they was
hold on just one second. I'm gonna get to this super chat. Appreciate you, Miss D, for the $2 super chat. Great show and great points.
Here comes the money.
What channel that game on? ESPN?
Yeah, I'm about to bring it up.
Back to it now so I can see if I can rewind back. So I can see what happened.
I'm gonna send y'all the link. I'm already live, y'all.
Here comes the money.
Give me about send me the link, bro Claude. I'll be over there.
I'm finna send it to you. Juju is hurt.
I'm about to shut it down so y'all can do y'all thing.
It looks like she's trying to stand up now. Oh, they carrying her off.
Oh my God, it's done. We cooked.
She can't even walk.
We cooked, y'all. We cooked. Hey, y'all, we cooked, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Juju out of here.
What
Juju is out of here. We cooked, y'all.
It looked like her knee.
Now watch this. It's gonna be some crazy videos about it. Watch.
Oh my God.
No, I'm telling you already, Casey, like I said, it's like I almost feel the future. They were saying she shouldn't have been on the court. People saying she shouldn't have been on the court up 40. So what you think?
What they got to do with it today's game? It's a whole new game.
They gonna tie that in together. She's worn down. She could have rested her. Think of the tie-in. People were saying she shouldn't have been up on the court in the fourth quarter up 40.
I mean, it was 13-2 in that game.
We just watching, y'all.
Oh man,
we just watching, y'all. I
see it now.
Juju is down.
Oh yeah,
Juju is down.
Was it no contact? Them the worst.
Yeah, it was contact.
That's the ones you worried about.
She crying.
The no contact is the ones you really worry about.
You be thinking those be the ACLs and stuff like that.
No, there was no.
She crying, man.
She crying. She hurting.
Damn, they carrying her off, man. And that was in the first quarter.
All right, I'm sending it to you, Keisha, right now.
Send me the link.
I'm sending it to you, B.
Man, look, great show, guys. I'm gonna let Keisha and Bro Claude
Players Club game. Players Club
about to be on, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. But we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna let the Players Club take over from here. Y'all make sure y'all go over to the Players Club and watch them call the game. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.
All right, we are.
This is crazy.
I know, man.